Brad, Bill Doyle, Worcester Telegram. Just wanted to get your reaction to winning the lottery last night.
It was great. I mean, obviously, yeah, it was good to get a little reprieve from all the other stuff we're focused on right now. Watch 20 minutes of TV, things go your way. Turn TV off, celebrate with your kids, and then go back to work. But I mean, it's a great opportunity for us, and you know, I think it's been very well documented how, and rightfully so, how you know, all the great things that Danny's done to help put us in position to be as competitive as we've been, and also you know, hopefully the way that we've all looked at it, and we've had a lot of talks about it, hopefully sustainably competitive, which is a hard thing to do. So that's a you know, we'll see how it all shakes out.
Hey Brad, just to follow up on that subject, sort of looking at how Jaylen has developed this year, you bring in another high draft pick. I mean, what kind of a situation do you have here right now that can sort of wing young talent like that?
Yeah, I mean, is there a better development than getting a chance to play in the playoffs and play in the second round in Game 7 and making huge plays to win a Game 7? To me, that's, you know, going through the ups and downs of a year. You know, we usually just talk about development in terms of minutes, but going through the ups and downs of a year, especially when you're a young guy, and then taking all those good things and putting them and applying them in a game with that kind of intensity, you know, is invaluable. And so, you know, we're really lucky to be in a position because we've got a really good group of players that I want to say older. We're not old. We're young in comparison to a lot of our competition, but I think one of the things that's been really good is that Jaylen's played because he adds value to winning, and I think that is that's something that you have to earn, and it's been a great situation for us to see his growth, and it's been pretty evident.
Brad, Paul Flannery over here on the right.
Hi, Paul.
On your right. Hey, Paul. Brad.
You're Paul. I'm
right? What makes them such a difficult defensive rebounding matchup? I know you guys have struggled at times with other teams, but them in particular.
Well, Love and Thompson are great offensive rebounders first and foremost. Those other guys all will go at different times. They won't go all the time to the offensive glass, but the bottom line against Cleveland, in my opinion, is that when they get in transition and you're scrambling all over the place, or if you get scrambling all over the place in pick and rolls, you're toast. And because they just find the right shooters, LeBron has the ball, he's the center of it all, and you know, you could guard for the first 16 seconds really well, but the next extra pass is to like a guy who shoots 75% of his shots from 3. And so then you're flying all over the place and you're in terrible position to rebound. And so, and then if they get it, then you have to fly back out to find those guys again because they're looking to kick out for another 3. It's a really tough matchup. It's a really tough thing to guard. They're great at a lot of things. One of the reasons they're great at rebounding is their effort, Love and Thompson specifically, their effort to the glass is great, but they're also working against scrambling defense a lot.
Coach Bob Schraun, the Citizen, along with their great, to continue on that vein, the play of Corver and Darren Williams and Chandler, those guys are really tough to, that's really been a development since the last time you played them.
Yeah, really hard. I mean, the bottom line is, and you saw this a little bit in LeBron's years at Miami when they just filled that roster with shooters around him, and you know, this is a perfect roster with regard to how many predicaments they can put you in with all the shooting around him. You know, if you never want to double when you have that much shooting, because then eventually, like I said to Paul, they're going to find a good shot. If not, they're going to get the rebound. But how do you not pay extra close attention to, you know, the best player in the world? And then, you know, with the way Kyrie has scored the ball on the biggest stage and over and over and over, and his ability, I mean, there's another one that you have to react to over and over. So there's all kinds of issues with defending them. They're the defending champs for a reason, and we're going to have to play well.